Yappers Unite, it's JahJahHenny, and today I'm checking out Hot to Go by Chappell Roan. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I have heard of Chappell Roan probably for the last month or two, but I never listened to any of her music. I thought her name was pronounced Chappell until this week when a lot of people start talking about her a lot. I saw people talking about her before because just talking about how much they like her music, but then this week I saw that she put out a video on TikTok where she was saying that she was tired of the harassment she was getting. And she was asking people to stop, to leave her alone. When she's in public, leave her alone. Stop harassing her family. People are stalking her, blah, 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 all that. And I was like, dang, that sucks, you know? And then I saw a bunch of people being super entitled and weird and basically saying that because she's a celebrity, she should just deal with it. And I think that's very lame. I think that's very, very whack. Why would you say that? I think it's weird when people claim to be celebrities, not celebrities, when people claim to be fans of celebrities and then they're so demanding and rude to them. I don't know if you really love this person as much as you say you do if you act this way when they are requesting that you leave them alone, leave them and their family alone. Don't stalk them, don't harass them when they're in public, don't be weird, don't demand a hug and then get mad when they say no. They're a human being, not a freaking toy, you know? And so I was like, I think it's time for me to check out this person's music, because it was always a plan for me to I was eventually going to check out her music, but I just never got around to it. But I was like, man, I guess I'm just going to do it now, because apparently she needs more fans who have some sort of sense, because apparently some of y'all don't, and I think that's really crappy. More on that later, I suppose. So without further ado, let's get into the video. We brought the Hot to Go dance to Springfield, Missouri. We taught the dance to drag queens, fans, ... So there's a dance that goes along with this song. I didn't know that. And my grandparents.
H O T T O H O T T O G O.
Okay, so it's like the YMCA dance. That's what it made me think of.
You can take me hard to go.
If I could spell, I would be doing really good.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Made it so you dance with me, but the lyrics on the screen said made it so you sleep with me. So what is the truth? Chappell. Is very catchy. It's very interesting. I didn't know what kind of music she made, but this is cute.
Nice ceiling. I try not to care, but it hurts my feelings. You don't have to stare. Come here, get with it. No one touched me there in a damn hot minute. And baby, don't you like this beat? I made it so you'd sleep with me. It's like 199 degrees when you're doing it with me. Do it with me. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Snap and clap and touch your toes. Raise your hands, now body roll. Dance it out, you're hot to go. Meet your
Well, I just have to say that was a pretty nice song. I liked it. It was really high energy. Like, I don't know what kind of music I was expecting from Chappell Roan. Like, mind you, this is the first time I've ever heard any songs from her. I don't know what I was expecting. I'm not even really sure. Like, I think what genre of music is this? Like, I'm just asking, is this pop? Like, I'm not sure what genre she would consider herself to be in, or what genre she falls in, so let me know. I'm pretty sure it's pop, or some subgenre of pop, I'm not sure. But the song is super cute, the lyrics are super fun, and also, like, I just really like her energy. Like, just the energy is immaculate. It really, really is. Like, I love that she was teaching her grandparents how to do this dance. Like, that was very, very cute. And she said she got, you know, the people in the town and some drag queens involved as well. I think that's super, super cute. I don't know. Is this where she grew up? Is this like the town she grew up in? I guess her grandparents lived there, but I don't know if like she's from there. So let me know. I don't know where she's from. I don't know anything about her, to be completely honest. Other than what I've seen in this video and what I know from, you know, everyone talking about her privacy and everything being invaded on TikTok. But I have to say that I really did enjoy this song a lot. It's just like a really, really fun, like, little, like, dancey song. Like, it just made me want to, like, get up and dance. You know what it kind of reminded me of? I don't know if it's the video. I think it's the video, but it really made me think of Napoleon Dynamite. Like, you remember Napoleon Dynamite at the end of the movie where he, like, dances in the school talent show? Like, it just had those, like, silly small town vibes, like, I guess this video, like, gave me, you know. There were some really cool shots too. Like, I like the shot of her with, you know, at the monster truck rally, and when she was at the theater, and even when she was with her grandparents, the shot at the gas station on a motorcycle. Like, there's some really cool shots in this video. I really enjoyed the video. It's just something so fun and simple and, like, very, very girly pop about it for me, you know. And so yeah, I like it, and I can't wait to check out more of her music. She just seems like a lot of fun. She just seems like a character, you know, and I think that's really, really cool. I like it when people really are theatrical with their art, with their music. I think that's really, really fun, and it's like, so it makes it like a lot more entertaining when people they take their art seriously, but maybe don't take themselves too seriously. Like, people who take themselves too seriously aren't willing to do things that might make them look silly, or might make them look cringe. Some people think like, you know, stuff like this might be cringe. I don't necessarily. I just think it's fun, like, you know. And so I like that about this person. Now, I do want to, again, just touch on the things that I've been seeing, and I just want to say, like, it really makes me sad when artists, you know, make music that makes people feel good, and it makes them feel good, and music that they're proud of, and you know, they blow up and they get really popular, and then they have this sudden influx of fans who just, like, won't leave them alone. And, like, yeah, you could say it's like, oh, part of celebrity culture is, like, you have to, like, you know, deal with the fact that people are going to be stopping you, asking you for pics everywhere you go. And, you know, I can understand people saying that, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, but does it need to be a part of the celebrity culture? You know? Does it have to be a part of it? It doesn't have to be. We could change things so that these people don't feel like they have to completely leave this industry and not do the things that they want to do simply because they don't feel safe or they don't feel comfortable. And I saw a lot of people saying, like, oh, it's just one picture, it's really not that serious. But it's like, imagine how many people are asking her for a picture every single time she leaves the house. It's not just one picture, it's hundreds. Like, it's potentially even more than that. And we all have those days where we have to leave the house, we have to go out, and we have to get things done. We got to go to the grocery store, we got to go to the DMV, get our driver's license renewed, we got to go something to the doctors, you know. We all have things that we have to do, and we got to leave the house to go do those things. And sometimes you're not going to be in the best mood, you're not going to look your best. Like, you might have just thrown on a freaking sweatshirt, you might not even be having a bra on, you might just have some, like, sweatpants, and you didn't realize they were covered in cat hair until you left the house, and now you don't have a lint roller and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, we all have those days where we just kind of like, I can't wait to go home, I don't feel like being outside, I don't want to be out here, I don't want to be here right now. Like, or maybe you're just just having a bad day because something is not going well for something like not going well for you or someone you care about, like, you know, like I remember my mom, she got in a car accident like a month ago, maybe 6 months ago, not 6 months ago, maybe like 6 weeks ago, and that was a really hard day for me because I felt really helpless and I felt like there wasn't, I did all I could, you know, to help her, but it was just really, really shocking and really made me really upset to see my mom in that state. Like, she broke her hand, and it was just, she had never broken a bone before, and she was just in a really, you know, she lost her car was totaled, she was devastated, and stuff like that can really ruin your day. It really ruined mine, and I thankfully didn't have anywhere to be that day. I was at home. I didn't have to leave the house, but if I had to go out that day, I would have been so irritated. I would have been so annoyed at having to be out in the world. I would have been frustrated. I would have been filled with anxiety over what was going on with my mom. I would have been sad, and I can't imagine being in that state and then having people coming up to you asking you for a picture, or not even asking, just taking the picture of you, just taking pictures of you when you're not feeling your best. But even when you are feeling your best, you don't want people coming up to you and just taking pictures of you without your consent, or just touching you and grabbing on you and just being all in your face. Like, nobody wants to deal with that. And again, you could say that's the price of fame, but I don't think that is fair, and I don't think that's what a lot of these people are asking for. You should be able to make your art. You should be able to make your art, whether that be music, whether that be film, whether that be theater, like any form of art, any art form. You should be able to make that art without being harassed. It shouldn't be something that is expected. And I honestly think it's weird that a lot of people think that shit is okay. I think that the people who think that that's okay are the people doing it, or there are people who are just jealous of celebrities. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, celebrities have no flaws, or they're above critique. I don't mean that. I mean people who maybe tried to do something and it didn't work out for them, or who feel like failures, or who feel like they haven't really done anything with their lives, or feel like they want to do something but they don't have the confidence to do it. And I feel like a lot of these people see people like Chappell Roan who do go out there and do make it happen, and they get bitter and they get upset and they think, why not me? And so when bad things happen to these people, they don't feel bad for them. They feel like they feel vindicated. They feel like, well, that's what you get for being a celebrity. And I don't think that's fair, because not only are they like dealing with stuff that is like annoying in general to deal with, but it's also dangerous. We see what a lot of so-called fans have done to people like Selena, to people like Christina Grimmie, and the list is a lot longer than that too. People treat these people like they're not humans. They dehumanize these people to the point that they don't even want to do this shit anymore, and I don't think that that's fair. Like, we all sit here and we feel so bad about what happened with Britney Spears. Oh, poor Britney Spears, what could have been? And we don't think about the fact that we have an impact on the way these people's mental health goes throughout their careers. Like, I'm not saying it's all on the fans, the reason why people like Britney Spears are in the state that they are in. It's not all on the fans, but fans do contribute to that. And I think that unless you've been through it, you don't understand what it feels like. You will never fully really be able to understand what it feels like to have people you don't know making up opinions and stories about you. Like, and people get online and they say, well, we do know her, she tells us like all about her, she, you know, but it's like, just because someone's telling you about their life, or because you know what their favorite food is, doesn't mean that you know them. That's weird, bro. That's weird. You guys gotta stop that, like, for real. And it's just dangerous. And it's like not just dangerous for their physical health, but for their mental health as well. And it just makes me really sad. And people will sit here like, oh, eat the rich, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, I agree, eat the rich, but you gotta realize and understand that a lot of people in these industries, in the music industry, in the film industry, they're not rich. A lot of these people that you're seeing on TV, that you're seeing in these music videos, are not rich. And it's strange that a lot of you guys don't understand that. You still don't understand that. I mean, we saw the writer's strike, we saw the actor strike, SAG-AFTRA was striking. and it was over the fact that they were not being paid what they were worth, amongst other things. But one of the main things was that they were not being paid properly, and it doesn't make any sense to me that we're still having this conversation. Like, we know that people everyone in the industry isn't being paid like Beyonce or Taylor Swift. That's just the reality of it, especially if you're signed to a label. They're taking a huge chunk of your check before you even get to touch it. And then before you get to touch it, after they've taken from it, your management is taking from it. There's so many moving parts. I remember a while back, I was really into The Flash, and Candace Patton spoke about the fact that when they get their paychecks from the shows that they're working on, the paychecks like get paid, like everything gets paid out to everybody else before the actor. Like, the actor gets paid last. And she was saying, like, y'all think we have a lot more money than we actually do, and it's just not the case. So I'm gonna need y'all to like really be serious and like think about it. Like, do you seriously think that Chappell Roan, someone who and I'm saying this is from what other people have said, other people who are fans who have been speaking on this topic have said, that she has not been worldwide famous for that long. And even if she were worldwide famous like for as long as a lot of you guys think that she was, it doesn't mean that her pockets are reflecting the things that you're seeing online. Again, not everybody got Beyonce money. Beyonce been in the industry for over 30 years. So I'm not really understanding why you think this person who just got here is made of money all of a sudden. Really think about the fact that she has to pay out of pocket for a lot of things. Artists, I remember when I learned that artists have to pay for their own music videos, I was shocked. I had no idea. I don't know who I thought was paying for them, but I certainly didn't think that it was them. You gotta really think about these things, like, for real. And also, regardless of how much money she may or may not have, like, she shouldn't be harassed. Her family damn sure shouldn't be harassed, because they don't have nothing to do with that shit. That's weird. How would you feel if someone was showing up to your sister's job? Like, just because you like were someone who they thought that they knew on the internet, and they're showing up to your sibling's job, or they're showing up to your mom's house. Like, that's weird, bro. That's weird. And y'all can say, oh, she's a diva though, because like it's not what you say, it's the way you say it. I think that she's gotten to the point where she's tired. She's tired, and you can say something a certain way for as long as you want, but a lot of time people don't hear you until you say it in a more stern way, and then all of a sudden it's, oh, well, she's being mean. But if she said it nicely, y'all wouldn't take her seriously, and y'all would still keep doing the shit. So what is she supposed to do? Like, seriously, do you really think that she should have to come online and be like, guys, can you please stop harassing my family? And when I'm out in public, can you just not like bother me, because I just want to be left alone. Can you just please leave me alone when I'm out in public? She shouldn't have to beg y'all. That's ridiculous. She's a grown-ass woman. And she shouldn't have to change her tone in order for you to listen to what she's saying. I'm not saying it's appropriate to scream and yell and cuss and holler all of the time, but I don't think there was anything wrong with what she said or the way that she said it. I think a lot of y'all need a reality check. But anyways, I don't want to dwell on that for too long, because at the end of the day, sister girl, she's doing what she needs to do as far as this music thing goes. And I really like this song. Like, it's similar with like BTS for me, where I would like hear about this artist over and over and over and over and over, but never heard their music. I don't know how that's possible, but I just never listened to her music. But having listened to this song, like, I can definitely say that I'm excited to listen to more of her music. And I really hope that the way people have been treating her doesn't discourage her too much. I mean, I know there's plenty of fans out there who are normal and regular and aren't like treating her like an animal in a zoo, you know? It just makes me sad when people are creating art and then they stop because they just don't want to deal with everything else that comes with it. I just don't think it's fair. You should be able to create your art without people, you know, putting your life in danger, whether that's your like, you know, physical or your mental or both. And I just hope that she has like a good team around her and is surrounded by good friends and family who care about her and who are going to protect her from this nonsense. I know it's costly, girl, but you should probably get a bodyguard too if you haven't already. I would definitely recommend that because people are weird, seriously. But I can't wait to check out more of her music. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, I really appreciate that. And I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like on my video. But only if you liked it. You could also subscribe to my channel. It's right down there in the same section. You can just subscribe. And then you can see more videos. And you don't have to be like, oh no, where's that light-skinned girl at? That guy, she look yellow and she be yapping and talking so much. She just talk too much. What's her name again? You don't have to worry about it because if you subscribe to me and you hit that bell, you'll get notifications every single time I post. All right, okay, let's be normal, let's be regular and not harass people, okay? And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.